Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Stephanie. If you're new here, thank you for joining. And if you watch my videos, thank you for coming back. This is actually video taping session number 2 tonight. I just did a video for the Retro Love palette, which should be up by the time you see this one. This video is going to be on the Solstice palette, Bad Habit Solstice Palette. And this palette is actually a dupe for the Natasha Denona Sunset palette, I believe it is. Hold on. We've got to look this up because I think that that's what it's a dupe for. So let's take a look. There we go. Now I can see it. Okay, I turned the screen down a little bit because it was super bright, and then I couldn't see it because my vision isn't the greatest. So anyways, this is what it looks like, and it is indeed a dupe for the Sunset palette. Now, I'm going to do a quick look with this and then I'll give you my thoughts because that's what I'm here for, to give you my thoughts. It's late at night, can you tell? It's, what time is it? It's 12:55 at night, so I'm a little punchy. But I wanted to get these videos done. So we're gonna put the hair up and jump right in. Know about you guys, but I have no patience for nail polish drying time, so if you see my nails are all, I'm sorry. I'm a very impatient person. Oh, and by the way, I'm filming on my little Canon because the battery is super low on my big Canon, so but usually the video turns out pretty good on this little camera, so it's all gravy. Alright, so that being said, let's take a look here. And I was able to, I just wanted a larger image of this so I could read the colors on the Natasha Denona palette because the colors aren't inscribed. It's kind of hard to read them because, well, what I was hoping to do was with the Retro Love palette, I was actually able to tell you which colors in the Subculture palette would go with the look that I was doing. So that's what I was kind of hoping to do with this one. I don't know if we can, but we're gonna try. And I don't know if you noticed this, but I still have a little bit of yellow on my eyelids from the Retro Love palette. I guess I didn't scrub hard enough. Sometimes things stain. That's just life. You just put something else over it and you move along. Okay, so starting off with the Bad Habit primer, and I will say this primer works really well. I'm pleasantly surprised with it and pretty happy with it. So keep using it. It's a hell of a lot cheaper than the Urban Decay primer potion. So yeah. Alright, so just gonna swipe some of this stuff on here. My puppies are in here with me, so hopefully they behave themselves. The last one that I taped, they were not behaving very good. They were downstairs raising hell. But then again, I think that there are some people trying to get the last of the snowmobiling in, so. But you know what? They're having a good time. And it is a weekend tonight, so more power to them. Because if I had a snowmobile, I'd probably be doing the same thing. Only I'd be filming it and showing it to you guys. Because that's kind of girl I am. I'm just generous like that, see? Okay, so going into the Solstice palette, it does have a mirror on it, so I'm trying not to blind you because nobody wants to be blinded, right? I'm gonna go in with this shade right here, and that shade is Spring, and it is, Jesus, I can't read it. I cannot read that. Like, oh, hey, maybe this one's better. Bermuda, maybe? I think it says Bermuda. So it would be the same color as Bermuda in the Sunset palette. Going in with Spring. Oh, shit. Okay, maybe. Okay. Now that I'm buffing it out a little bit, it's not quite as bright. So that's good. Because I didn't anticipate it to be that pigmented, I guess. Which I should know better because all of these palettes are pretty pigmented. That's a very pretty color, in fact. Alright, so usually when I get a new palette, I'll go online and I'll see what kind of looks other people have done, because just to get an idea for other people's, you know, looks, their creative flow, so to speak. And this one I didn't do that with. I don't know. It's a pretty cohesive palette. I mean, you look at it and it's like, okay, I know what I can do with all of this stuff. It's not like it's all over the place and you're just kind of like... Alright, so next color I'm going in with is the color Fall, right there. And I'm going to do that in my crease with my fluffy brush, with my new Morphe fluffy brush. This one is not as pigmented as I thought it would be. But it's still giving me that gradient, which is what I want. Which one do I want to do next? Okay, I think I know which one I want to do next. I think I'm going to use this one up here, which is Equinox. It's Equinox in this palette, and it is Sinai in the Natasha Denona Sunset palette. So I'm going to use my smaller crease. I'm going to use my smaller crease brush. It's hard to say crease brush. It's an M507. So, and it's a cute little bugger. And then we're just going to go in that lower section of the crease. It's kind of a terracotta color. It is lovely. And honestly, like, all of the colors in this palette are really nice, and the beauty of it is it's kind of hard to screw it up. I mean, it's kind of idiot proof, I guess, is what I would say about this palette. That's good. I like that. Sometimes I like to not have to think about it too much. And I think I'm going to do this like a halo eye. So I'm going to take that Equinox, and I'm going to put it on the outside here, and some on the inside here. That's one really good thing about this brush. It gets into that inner corner because it's so small. It gets into it really nicely. Okay, I like that so far. I think I'm gonna do a Helios right here, and then I'm gonna go in the center with this one, which is Soul. So in the Natasha Denona palette, Helios looks like it is Morgana. And then Soul looks like it's Mandarin. Okay. Can you see that? That's a lot more reddish coppery than I thought it was gonna be. It's like a shimmer. It's almost like the shimmery version of Fall, which is the one we just used. So it looks super similar. Hold on. That's really not showing up much, is it? Let's see. Not a lot. It's still very pretty. It's just not showing up as much as I was hoping it would. Well, you know what though? Let's try this. Let's try and use this Raise color, because that color is light enough that maybe it'll show up some. And it looks like it's the equivalent to Sun Gazed in the Natasha Denona palette. Oh, it's kind of soft. Real soft. It's real soft. And there's the fallout. You can see that, actually. That's good. How about we wipe it off and use a different finger? Or I could always try and use my brush. Get it together, Stephanie. Right, Opie? Think I need to get it together? I am filming this at like 2 o'clock in the morning, so. Alright, so I'm just gonna lightly try and blend these a little bit. Man, these colors make my eyes look super blue. I'm gonna take this shade Winter right here, and I'm gonna do the inner corners. And Winter is Ice Gold in the Natasha Denona palette. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? It's very pretty, but it's not as blinding as I thought it would be. I'm gonna take a pencil brush and just go under a little bit with the fall color. And actually, I think I want to take a little bit of that soul color. Man, that's a pretty color. With a color scheme like this, you could take your black eyeliner and do black eyeliner and then go over it when it's dry with like a really deep blue or a pretty teal, or even a purple, like a deep purple would look really pretty with this. So that being said, I'm gonna jump off camera, I'm gonna throw on some eyeliner and some mascara, and I will be right back. Okay, so here is the finished look. I did in fact have purple eyeliner, so I decided I'd go ahead and use that. It is the Wet n Wild Mega Liner. This color is Electric Purple. And then I had this Hard Candy pencil. This color is Twisted Grape. I think I've used this on a video before, but I did that in the waterline, and I used this on my top lash line. So it comes out so pretty. It's like this pop of color that just, it's such a contrast, and I don't know, I love it. I think it looks great. I'm super happy with the palette. There were a couple of, you know, extremely minor issues. Everything performed well. I thought some of the colors were gonna be more pigmented than they are, but I tell you, it's actually a good thing, because then they're more buildable. You can build them up, and you're not like all of a sudden here's a patch of color and oh my god, I totally messed up. What am I going to do with this? I would highly recommend any of these palettes so far. I love them. They're really beautiful. This palette, the Aura palette, that's supposed to be like the Prism dupe, like this color right here, I think, let me see if I can find it. This Destiny color, I think would look really good with this, like as an eyeliner, or, hold on. It's kind of a mess because I've been trying to figure something out with it. But this color right here in this Wild palette, it's called Offbeat. Ooh, that would look so pretty as an eyeliner with this. Look at that. It's really, I really love a lot of the colors in this palette, but I know I'm gonna end up having to use it in conjunction with other palettes so that it forms something cohesive, because it's not easy like this one. I mean, this one, my god, everything is in, you know, is so structured and it's in the same color scheme, so it's really kind of foolproof. But with the Wild palette, everything is kind of all over the place, so I know I'm gonna have to use it with different palettes. So when I do that video, that's gonna be fun. So far, I'm loving all of these palettes, and hopefully if you pick them up, you will too. Anyways, that's it for this look, and it's 3 o'clock in the morning, so I need to get to bed. I'm gonna go wash my face and hit the sack. So thank you for joining me, and if you like what you see, please hit that subscribe button and ring that little notification bell, and it'll let you know when I'm uploading a new video. And thank you for watching. Thanks for joining me. Have an amazing night, and we'll see you later. Bye. Bye, bye, bye.